Joe, what am I looking at here? Explain this painting to me.
Well, if I could explain this painting to you, Peter, I would know more than I know. This painting is kind of a mystery to me. I started down in here, and I think these lines were part of something that did something, and eventually I broke them up into these little forms, but I think I started with some sort of line there. I started with this form as a kind of a cloud form. Many of these marks, which is really a brush just laid down on its side. There were hundreds of these through here. So many layers of what goes on in here. And that is not painted on. This is arrived at by removal and by, this is erosion. You know, when I take something I scrape away, that's like erosion and really revealing what's underneath. So that becomes, that isn't accidental. That is serving a purpose for working in concert with all the other elements that are working here, tonally, value-wise, as a transition, and as a thing in itself.
What is this figure here that you're looking at? Is it more emotion, or is it in your imagination, or something you've seen in nature and coming through?
It's a figure that emerged on the canvas, and I got so intrigued with it, I just went inside of it. It's concrete. It doesn't stand for anything. It is itself. It's like you walk up on a rock and there's some stuff happening on the rock, and you just look at it. You don't think, this is a symbol of anything, or a metaphor for something, or a representation of some other image outside of itself. Really, this painting is largely itself. It's real. This is not a representation. This is not a metaphor. This is just real in itself. This is real paint, real lines. It's got a depth to it. It occurred over time. It developed over time. Just like nature, geology has to have time. And this emerged through 4 months working every day is a process of deep time.